Here we go. It's conference championship week on the Spread Option Pod. And wouldn't you know it, we were best bet winners last week with the Gophers. We ended the season 9-6 on the best bets, 20 and 18 overall. I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. How about you, Ben?
I'm feeling pretty good. Also gave out Georgia minus 12.5. That did not work out.
Yo,
That did not
Tech.
work out.
Tech actually played with some ferocity, it would
Yeah,
seem.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah. I think there's a couple lessons that I've learned here. I'm pretty proud of my process now, but there's still a few things that I need to hone in on. And one of them is like I watched Georgia Tech play Pitt, and I was like, okay, this team is quit. I don't think I can bet a team that I watched the week beforehand. I think that distorts my overall assessment of the team.
I guess that's a fair point. It's probably wise to ignore something that's based solely off of the last game.
Yeah,
Like, like if you had seen weeks long decline and you're like, look at this head coach, time to flush the turd, that would be one thing.
yeah.
But
I think I need to add that to a new rule. There's a couple rules that I have. I don't always follow them, but for the most part, I do. Like we've gave out a couple Sun Belt games, but otherwise, I just don't. I can't bet on the Sun Belt week to week. Same with
first of
Conference
all,
USA.
bro,
Just
we
impossible.
we so should have been on Troy last week. I'm really mad at us for that actually. We really should have been on Troy last week. That was so obvious. At least the points, if not the money line.
Mm.
Come
Speaking of
on, it was
which,
8.5. They were at 8.5. That was insane. It was the wrong team favored. The spread was 8.5. Anyway, what
speaking
you
of
say?
which, we have the Sun Belt Championship on Friday.
You know what? That's right. We could just hop right into that. It's Troy at James Madison. Yeah, this is one of the conferences that is hosted. Harrisonburg will be rocking. The Indigo turf will be quaking. I would it looks like they got wow, what a spread.
Hmm.
You serious? Duke's laying 23.5 on a total of 47. Can Troy legit not play with this team? That seems unfair. They can't play with these guys at all?
So, um,
Maybe
here,
not. Dang,
here's the
James Madison's really put it on people. God damn.
e- yeah. So, before we get into that, I have a future on Troy to win this conference at 10-1.
Oh,
Um,
that's right. We gave it out 16-1 in the preseason. Good catch.
yeah, I got it 10-1 before, yeah, and then the number changed, but I got it 10-1, and I got $100. So I don't know how to hedge this. I might just have to let it ride and like hopefully something fluky happens, and then halfway through the game I can bet on JMU if Troy just gets up for the first half of the game. So
Right.
Troy, it was 7-7 at the half when Troy played Memphis in the beginning of the year. Troy also was up, I think, 10-3 versus Clemson, or the other way around. The first half of the game, they lost both of
Something
those
like that.
games.
Yeah.
So, like my only hope is I can't pre-flop hedge with 23, 24 points. So
I
that's
mean,
unfortunate.
yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what the money line is right now. There was no value in the future bet, right? The money line right now is 10-1, right? So I mean, yeah, you can't
Yeah,
hedge out. Like that's just the
no,
price.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. So, if we look at strength of schedule, we have the Dukes are 118th in a strength of schedule according to um, ESPN. The Trojans 110th in strength of schedule, but we have a major gap in strength of record. James Madison 18th, Troy 66th. There's a big difference also from FPI. James Madison, number 28 in the country, Troy, 93. So the advanced stats, at least, like similar strength of schedule, I guess, the the advanced numbers like what is Duke has done on a week to week out basis, and they've teabagged a bunch of teams along the way.
Indeed.
But probably 23 and a half is too much. I will say, if we remember 2 years ago, or they couldn't compete for the conference championship game because going up from FCS to FBS. And then last year, the quarterback got hurt, even though they were the best team in the conference for like 3/4 of the season. So they might really want to shellac a team. And Bob Chesney is leaving to go to UCLA, supposedly. So they might really want to put one on Troy.
Oh, so this is going to be Chesney's last game.
Yes. Maybe he'll, coach them in the bowl game. I don't know. But yeah, so JMU is really beating the crap out of a bunch of teams, but they've had a few duds, and maybe at the half I can hedge. Yeah. So we'll see, but I'm not going to bet this game personally, and I wouldn't really give out anything. I think this lines up for JMU to win confidently. Maybe 23.5 is too much, but yeah,
Yeah.
I can't give this out. I can't touch this.
Yeah, no, I mean,
my
look,
future.
First of all, yeah, having that in pocket makes it tricky because you wouldn't want to lay the points and then not cover. But I guess it's right, though. You probably should lay it before you take it. I guess looking at the way the season has gone, it would make more sense to expect James Madison to win in a decisive blowout. Especially because they've generally taken care of business at home. Like, yeah, still in all, it is a lot of points. Okay, then let's see the next one. What's up? Still on Friday. Okay. North Texas taking on Tulane. So the winner of this is in the playoffs, right? Okay. So it looks like the Mean Green are favored on the road, laying 2.5 at Tulane on a total of 66.5. That's interesting to me because I would have bet on Retzlaff.
Well, I have a future at 22-1 for $100 for North Texas to win the conference.
Did we give that out? I don't think we gave that out.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
I don't see it. Yeah, because I don't see it on my list here. I don't think we gave that out. Okay.
So,
well, I'm glad. Well, congratulations to
Thank
you. That's not really of help to anyone, but
No.
great. All right,
No.
go on.
See, I also would lean Tulane at home. The better coach.
Who's the better quarterback?
Veteran quarterback.
Was I better to assume that Retzlaff's the better quarterback? Is Mestermaker the better quarterback?
Mestermaker is the better quarterback. Retzlaff is the more experienced quarterback. The thing about the North Texas team is they've scored a minimum of 35 points a game. So can Tulane's defense really put the brakes on them? I doubt it. No one's really been able to do that. I think there's it's more likely that North Texas scores 40-something points or more, and can Tulane keep up? That's the equation that I have. It's I don't think Tulane has that remarkable of a defense, if they really can they stop this team at all? I don't think it's really conceivable.
So I guess really, if you bet on Tulane, you'd be hoping that the sphincters come in tight for the Mean Green.
Yeah, and Tulane has played a much tougher schedule. If you look at they've played the 78th ranked schedule, whereas North Texas has played the 125th ranked schedule, and according to ESPN strength of schedule record metric, excuse me. So I think normally I would lean Tulane, but just if you look at the tail of outcomes, North Texas could score 40, 50 points in this game, and can Tulane keep up? I just don't think so.
It would.
But Tulane is the type of team we like a home dog in the conference championship game who's a good defensive coach, veteran quarterback. The team that's been tested more. Tulane is where I would look normally.
Yeah, that actually is right. That's literally the way we would do this. Yeah, we
Yeah,
should.
you'd
Yeah,
have
we
to
should do
give out
Tulane.
Tulane.
Yeah, we should do
Yeah,
Tulane. Like, no, it's clearly the right side.
yeah.
I yeah.
I'm not going to necessarily hedge right now pre-flop. I might live, but if North Texas can go up, on the money line, if North Texas can go up by 7 or even 10, and then maybe I'll put a few shekels on Tulane money line live.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, but in a vacuum, yeah, in a
Yeah.
vacuum, it would make more sense to take the green wave than the mean green.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Also on Friday, the Mountain West Championship. This from Boise. Nevada, Las Vegas visits the Broncos. Broncos lay 5.5 on a total of 57.5. Strangely, I feel like UNLV has the better team this season. But maybe I'm just captivated by UNLV's offense.
This is definitely the worst Boise that we've seen since we started this
Facts.
podcast,
Yeah,
right?
and that's 6 years now, right? Like
Is this
facts.
even the best UNLV? Like that team last year was really decent. It was really good. Like that was an explosive offense. Their defense was great. Is this UNLV team even better than last year?
Well,
Or if
but
they just got lucky?
no. The system works because they score hella points every week. The system works. Like, no, the best UNLV team was the team that had Mayava. But leaving that off to the side, this offense is better than the overall offense Mayava. Like he was just making plays, like at big times. Like this offense is working as a system. They're probably going to. Boise's not going to shut them out. Boise's not going to put the clamps on them. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you should count on UNLV scoring at least 24.
So I'm on Boise here. So I'm pulling up this the data here. So every time Boise and UNLV play, Boise covers, and Boise won this game 56-31 earlier in the year at home, which was a 13-point spread, and now we're only at 4.5, 3.5. That seems kind of odd to me. Like, I mean,
Well,
Boise,
yeah, 4.5. Fine, you're right. 4.5 is more prevailing, but there's still
yeah.
fives and such out there.
If we look at the 2024 conference championship game, or no, that wasn't a conference championship, but in the middle of the season, this was also at Boise. No, this is at UNLV. Boise was just a 4-point favorite, won that game.
Okay. I mean, but the programs have gone in different directions since then, right? So it's not out of line.
Well, okay. Let's look at this for one more second. Boise UNLV. What it is October 18th, 2025. Okay, in the 56-31 game, let's look at this. In the 56-31 game, Boise State ran for 294 yards on them. Do we think UNLV going up to the cold is going to be able to stop that running game?
Yo, how did I sleep on this being a rematch? Oh, that's so my bad. Okay, so when they met, this shit landed 56-31.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Boise outgained them by 558 to 476, and they turned the ball over twice.
No, like, and you know what? I'll tell you for why. For the same reason that Penn State beat Rutgers last week. Because when you say to those lads, are you going to be the first motherfuckers in 20 years to not win this shit? They are going to step up and not embarrass themselves. Like, yeah, Boise will win again. They won this. Yeah, they'll win again.
I
And
bet 3.5. Yeah, we should expect them to cover too.
Yeah. All right. My bad. All right. Very good. Go Broncos. Yeah. Yeah. We'll give it out 4.5 because 4.5's out there. I mean, it's more fives. Whatever. Yeah. Broncos. Let's go. All right. And the last Friday game, the Conference USA Championship. Oh, Jacksonville State hosting Kennesaw State. It's the Owls who are the road favorites, laying 2.5 on the total 60.5. Should we take Kennesaw State? Should we
Kennesaw.
take?
I bet
We should
Kennesaw
take
plus
them,
one
right?
and a half.
Yeah.
It'd be their, they just went up to FCS from FCS to FBS. This is a huge freaking deal for them. I guess
Yeah.
Jacksonville State, same thing, but they just won this last year,
Mm,
if you recall,
yeah.
with Rich
Yeah.
Rod. And
Yeah.
Jacksonville
Exactly.
State just keeps getting fucking lucky. Look at these wins. Okay, 34 to 24 versus Liberty at home. Liberty is bad this year. Won't make a bowl. Then beat Murray State 45 to 10. Okay, FCS. Beat at Sam Houston 29 to 27. Sam Houston won 2 games this year. 28 to 30, 38 to 25 at home versus Delaware. Okay, that's a fine win. At MTSU 24 to 21. They
Hey,
won 2
a
games.
lucky win. That was and a lucky win that was. I actually happened to tune into that weekday game. I remember that weekday meeting.
They
Jacksonville
won
State of
2
Middletown.
games. They won
Yeah.
2 games
They
maybe.
had a bad season. I
MTSU.
think they won more than two, but yeah, they had a
Okay.
bad season.
They beat UTEP 30 to 27. UTEP won 1 game.
Yeah, they were woeful.
Well, they beat Kennesaw, but we'll come back to that. And then they beat Western Kentucky at home 37 to 34. Very close game. In the Kennesaw game, where they won 35 to 26, Kennesaw outgained them 579 to 451. Kennesaw turned the ball for over 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
You would count on them not doing that again?
Yes, I would count on them to maybe turn the ball over. I bet the over under would be 1.5, right? Turnovers for Kennesaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
we're
Yeah,
on Kennesaw.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's lay the 2.5. I feel confident about that. I
yeah.
like that a lot. All right. Turning the page to Saturday. High noon kickoff. Brigham Young Brigham Young, Texas Tech. This is a neutral site, albeit in Texas. This will be in Arlington where the Cowboys play. Okay, so we had this meeting
hmm
previously, just a couple weeks ago. And as
hmm
I recall, yeah, the line was something like Texas Tech laying 12.5, right? So yeah,
hmm
same line, total 49.5. I don't know if that's the same total. Should we count on the same result? I think we know for a fact that Coach Satake has not been locked in,
Well, he just signed a contract.
but he's been flirting. He hasn't been working, has he?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe
He's locked.
maybe
He signed a
Bachmeyer and the
contract.
defense don't need him. Maybe they don't need him. Look, I'm gonna bottom line this. I didn't expect Texas Tech to strangle the Cougars like they did last time, but I also didn't watch the game, so I don't even know to what
Mm,
extent the Cougars could reasonably expect to do something differently now. In a situation where I thought, the coach was locked in, maybe they could come up with something, some special team shit or something. Keep it close. If the game is close in the fourth quarter, I bet you the Red Raiders will shit the bed. I bet you they'll choke if it's close in the fourth quarter. That's all I would say. If it's close, live bet the Cougars.
I think the only approach here is to bet BYU money line.
I mean, but we'll still get a good price in play because, this shit started out so imbalanced. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to we'll still get a good price. We'll still get a good price if Brigham Young jumps out to a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, yeah, a good money line price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I think pre-flop, I might grab BYU.
I mean, gun to head, the fact that the bookie said it was the same line makes me want to take it more than lay it. Because, yeah.
So Baron Morton, every single season he's been a starter, has gotten hurt. He's been hurt this season. He's come back. Their backup is hurt and out. there's a world where this kid gets hurt, but that shouldn't be the only reason why we're back in BYU. Like, I feel like this means a lot to both teams,
Definitely.
and like the Texas Tech in that game versus Texas Tech, like their Texas Tech's defensive line just you know steamrolled BYU's offensive line, but they might be able to scheme up stuff, get get
Really?
get Hank, a little
I don't.
roll
Oh
out outside the
my
pocket a
God.
little bit more.
It's a bad sign. Brigham Young
Bad
is
sign.
always decent on the trenches. Like if they get owned in the trench, I bet you two of them Texas Tech guys is going to the NFL, ain't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
The linebacker is definitely going into the Rodriguez is going to the NFL. They have the much better defense.
Yeah, tread lightly. Yeah, Texas Tech might just strangle them again, right? It might just. This is just a mismatch, maybe. Like, ooh, actually, we did say in the preseason that if Joey McGuire didn't win this fucking conference, he was going to get fired. So he did what he had to do to save his job. It looks
Do you
like
think we should be looking at the total under 49.5?
bit correlated, right?
That like Texas Tech, BYU just can't move the ball on them. I just don't. I thought BYU was fluky last year. I don't think they're as good as their 11-1 record, but I just there's part of me that just doesn't. I just don't believe that Texas Tech is this good.
The season has lined up for them favorably. They caught Brigham Young in a good scheduling spot. They made Utah wake up at an outlandish hour in their
Yeah,
home stadium,
yeah.
which was to do what? Was that to satisfy Fox Corporation? Is that what
Sure,
happened?
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even understand what happened there. Anyway, so the season has lined up well for them, but it
Maybe
was
I would
so
look
recent.
BYU first half. They schemed things up a little bit, made some adjustments from the last game, little tight buttholes all around.
Mm.
We're not in Lubbock anymore. Maybe BYU first half. What is that?
Okay, that's a thought. So if the game spread is 12.5, Brigham Young should probably catch like 6.5 or
6.5,
6.
7. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got out here in the universe, here in the great state of New York. Let's see what we got here for first half. Yeah, I can get 7.5, but juiced pretty significantly. But I can get +7 at Caesars for the first half.
Oh, really? Okay, so it'd be 7.5, 7 first half, 5.5 for the second half. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I find it hard to believe that. Yeah, I don't like to imagine Brigham Young getting owned like that, but yeah, it just might be the time. Also, they didn't really mean for Bachmeyer to be the quarterback. This just happened. It's kind of worked out, but like, I would definitely like the Cougars with Retzlaff more.
BYU didn't score until 7.5 minutes left into the fourth quarter in the
Oh,
last game.
they put the clamps. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the clamps. Oh, yeah. Like, motherfucking. Hey, hats off, Coach McGuire. You were under a lot of pressure and you came through.
Yeah.
Um, in point of fact, that's right. Who beat him? Who beat him? It was Sparky. That's right. It was Sparky when Levitt came back as a hero. Yeah, that was fun. All right, all right then. All right then. All right, continuing on Saturday at noon. The MAC championship. We'll be playing this in Detroit where the Lions play. Western Michigan laying 2.5 to Miami, Ohio. God bless it. I want to take the Red Hawks, but that might be wrong. I haven't thought about this game properly.
I grabbed the Red Hawks as well.
Did you? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I grabbed Miami. Listen, Chalk Martin, I feel like he's in this game every single season. He was in this game last year, lost to Ohio, won the previous season. Like, he's a solid coach, right? He's prepared for this moment. This team is prepared. Like, there were kids on this team last year who tasted the MAC championship game, and now they have an opportunity to win it, right? Western Michigan, I think, is fine. These are both not, both more like defensive oriented teams. But I'm just going with a stronger program here. Yeah, I'm just going with a stronger program.
I guess these teams have comparable strengths of schedule. If anything, Western Michigan a little stronger. And this is another rematch. This was won by Miami O at home, 26-17. Yeah, I agree. I like Coach Martin more in this spot. It's time. It's time for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Now the main event of the day, I'm sure, for most Americans. It's Georgia and Bama. This from a notionally neutral site in Atlanta where the Falcons play. The Bulldogs laying 2.5 on a total of 47.5, but rather 48.5. I like the Bulldogs.
I bet over 47.5. Remember,
Nice.
we were in New Jersey, and this game in between the hedges was 52.5. And they scored like 30 something points in the first half of the game, right? The final was 24-21. There was like a field goal that wasn't kicked, but like this game should have gone over easily in the third quarter. And are these teams any different? The
No.
SEC championship game is not a slugfest, a defensive slugfest recently within the last 5 years. This has been points. And I like that we saw Georgia struggle last week. I like that we saw Alabama struggle last week versus Auburn. Points. Give it to me. I don't care. Suck my ass.
I like the over. I like the over. I mean, I would have been trying to play the over by waiting for a slow first quarter. Because this is not a, you know what, honestly, for the second straight week, the game is bigger for the opposing coach than it is for Kirby. Kirby doesn't have to win this game. They're not going to kick Georgia out the playoff. Like,
no.
That's out. That's out. So, if DeBoer gets worked in this game, that's bad. Like, DeBoer should have went to Penn State if he loses this game decisively.
He might.
Do you think he would? I'm dying. Yes, please let him lose by 21 and then just run away like the Red Woman in Game of Thrones. Fuck it.
I like Bama in this game.
Well, hang on. We agree the Bulldogs are the better team, right?
So I think they are the better team. I think they're not built to score in the same way that Alabama is. If I think this is a high scoring affair, I trust Alabama's offense more than Georgia's. I think they're comparable defenses.
But I feel like Kirby has that Mike Tomlin about him. He has that way of getting an extra possession somehow. It's like, it's always some bullshit. It's like, oh, it was a safety. Or like, oh, they fucking blocked a punt. Like, but it's always something. Yeah. But like, the Bulldogs are better. And you say Stockton hasn't thrown any deep balls, but maybe that's because they've been keeping the wraps on it till now.
Yeah. Well, I think this is gonna be a fun game to watch. And yeah, I got the over 47.5. I'm pretty happy with that.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to grade that at over 48.5 because that's a more prevailing line. But I'm with you. Like, I'm with you. The SEC championship should be something of a shootout this year, or at least should have some high scoring points. I don't know. I would be surprised if the total went like, I don't know, over 66, say. But I do like getting into the 50s with this. Okay. Now, the Big Ten Championship. This from Indianapolis where the Colts play. Ohio State laying a cheap 4 to the Hoosiers on a total of 47.5. They're really setting me up, aren't they? They're really setting me up to just get crushed by Mendoza, aren't they?
They are.
Motherfuckers.
They are, and I fell for the trap too.
Yes.
Yeah, I fell for the trap. I grabbed 5.5 with the Buckeyes.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah,
No, this
they
is
got me good.
bullshit. No,
They got
fuck
me good.
Signetti. I mean, Signetti's clearly a guru. I obviously respect what he did. He beat Oregon, for fuck's sake. I respect him. But this Buckeyes team is for real.
Yeah,
This is a machine.
this is a machine.
And I'm confident they are dead set on winning this game.
Yeah, this is hands down the best defense that Indiana has played. This is the best offense that the Buckeyes have played. But I trust Ohio State's defense more than Indiana's offense.
That's fair. Ohio State has not faced as good a quarterback as Mendoza. I mean, I guess you could say baby Archie in week 1.
No,
but not so much.
No.
By the same token, who has been the Hoosiers' toughest opponent? At Oregon. Yeah, at Oregon.
Yeah, hands
Decisive
down.
win by
But you
double
look-
digits.
But there's a few signs here. Like if we look at Indiana, okay, they almost lost at Iowa.
That game
Okay, that was a look ahead spot.
Yeah.
They almost lost at Iowa. They almost lost at Penn State. They had to have, that final second toe tap. Like Ohio State has just killed everybody except for the first week of the season with the freshman quarterback.
Right.
They have not allowed an opponent to score more than 16 points all season, and that was at Illinois.
My goodness, they haven't, have they?
Mm-mm.
They oh my sweet life. This is a salty defense. And the Hoosiers ain't gonna get the whistles because they're not gonna have a game, where the refs are just bailing them out constantly.
And that Oregon game, Dante Moore just had a terrible day. He just had a fucking terrible day. I think this is, this is a much better quarterback and the quality of receivers that Ohio State. I think they can throw whatever at the Indiana Hoosier defense. I don't know if they can keep up.
I mean, that's the thing is that the sand is going to look good in that dome setting. And I don't remember what happened in the game in Eugene, but I think it's safe to assume it was raining because it's always raining there. So anyway,
I remember we were watching that game together, if you recall.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember any visuals from that game at all. So God damn it, Oregon! How'd you lose at home, motherfucker?
Yeah. Shouldn't have happened.
But I mean, no, because Indiana led that whole game, though. That final score doesn't flatter the Hoosiers. Like, they won. That was fair. If anything, it flatters the home team. No, but still in all, the Buckeyes are good. The Buckeyes are really good this year. Sayin is really good. And it's not an accident that Nick Saban recruited the shit out of Julian Sayin. Like, that was like one of his final wishes at Bama was to bring that kid into Bama. Like, in point of fact, the kid didn't leave till Nick Saban retired. But, like, it's not an accident. That kid is the truth. Lay the 4. Lay the 5.5. The Buckeyes are going to win the game, and people are going to wonder, they're going to wonder whether Signetti was right the other day when he was all like, we have a long way to go to catch up with the Buckeyes.
ACC championship game. Now, this is a little exciting for your boy because.
Is that right? Do you have the Dukies in pocket?
I got Virginia and the Dukies.
Well played. All right, this one from Charlotte where the Panthers play. UVA laying 4 on a total of 57.5. All right. It's a good place to be having both those futures in pocket. I don't think we
Mhm.
gave either of them out, but that's all right.
I definitely gave out Virginia.
Oh, we gave out UVA. Beautiful. What did we
Definitely.
do with that?
I don't know what the number was, but at
Damn
the
it.
time I got 95 to 1.
Motherfuck. Hell
Yeah.
yes.
I only bet $25 on it, unfortunately. But hey,
Well, yeah,
but hey.
still.
It's a flyer. You can't be betting $100 on that shit.
I mean,
Um,
you tell your baby to make her own pile. Whatever. It's the Dukies. The Dukies are probably the better offense, right? Because they got the better quarterback, right? So it's like
I
I
don't
would.
know if that's true. Chandler Morris is a dude.
I mean, Morris
He can
is
sling
tough.
it.
He's got moxie, but I mean, Mensa is an athlete. Like Chandler Morris is. He's gritty. He's gritty. I like the Dukies. I like the Dukies also because it'll make a mockery of the playoff, won't it? That's good
Uh,
too.
um, we need one more head-to-head to be tied up, right?
Hey, that's a good point.
Let's go Wahoos.
That's a good point. Yeah, there we go. And we might have gone head to head on the regular season meeting. For all I remember, it's entirely
Yeah.
possible. I took Duke against UVA and lost that.
Speaking of which, 34 to 17, UVA 548 to 255 50 That's
God
also
damn.
with 2 turnovers.
God damn.
35, 36 minutes to 24 minutes time of possession.
Well, you know what? It's good that I got Mensa's worst game out of the way. Those are throat clear.
UVA went 12 for 19 on third down.
Oh.
And they had 60 yards they had seven penalties for 60 yards versus Duke's 3 penalties for 45 yards. Like I don't know. Duke, anytime Duke has played anybody this in a big game, they have not come through.
Oh, they beat Cal.
That was a big game.
What it was a road test. They went on the road to carry. Oh, they beat Clemson too. So that
Oh
counts.
yes,
That
yes,
counts.
that does count at Death Valley. Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, and what was a thriller? Like, yeah.
And then went on the road and lost at UConn.
We established this is a generational Huskies team. No, that's good. This is a good head-to-head. Yeah, give me the Dukies again. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't out of pocket on the Dukies in that meeting, I was close to being out of pocket. Like I preferred them against UVA last month, and let's do it again. Absolutely.
Okay.
Beautiful. What is our best bet? Because we have a handful of plays here. I'm torn. I feel like either Tulane or the over in the Georgia Dome.
The thing I'm the most confident about is Alabama, Georgia. Number one, over. That's the number one thing I'm the most confident about. Number two, Ohio State's going to win that game. So
I don't feel good about giving out the Buckeyes in that spot.
I don't.
Because of the way the line has gone. I mean, look, we're going to be graded on the 4 because it's prevailing. But, I don't feel good about giving that as the best bet. A lot of people have said Signetti is going to outcoach Day in this spot. So, fuck.
Good luck with that. But yeah, Alabama, Georgia over.
Yeah, let's give up the 40.5. Yeah.
Let's give a Friday best bet.
All right,
let's go Boise at home.
Oh, fuck that. Let's take Tulane.
Okay, fine. Tulane.
Yeah. Double best bet then. Tulane 2.5 and over 48.5. Bama and Georgia. All right, beautiful. And then before I let you go, the Army-Navy game.